soon. She's a very good junior. But I don't owe her a right of Audi. I accept that. That's why I was saying, however, if the secretary is going to write to the SAPS to say, I am recommending that you SAPS charge Ms. Madlanga with intimidation, and that flows from an ex officio capacity.
Let me right away say, if what I said the Commission is minded to do does eventuate, it will not take the form of a recommendation. The Commission will just lay a charge.
Yes,
so I think we should just step off this idea of a recommendation.
No, correct.
And let's move on.
Yes, because
that will not eventuate.
Yes, because that also takes me to my original point, which was to say this might not even be the hill for me to die on, because it might be appropriate that any such Audi right is not given effect to in front of you per se, but then in front of either the SAPS or the DPP or whomever, as you ordinarily have the right to make representations to the DPP before any such case commences. So I don't think we are disagreeing with each other. I was only responding to the question Chair posited to me, which was what's the difference and what are the consequences between a recommendation per se and the laying of a charge, and I was trying to engage
how the Audi rights get implicated.
Yes. But because Chair has now said to me that if it is to eventuate, it's not going to take the form of a recommendation, the Audi issue is irrelevant with all due respect, because I think we've come to a consensus that if there's an Audi in the context of the laying of the charge, that must happen elsewhere, not in front of you.
But I'm sure we are agreed that you've made all your submissions.
Yes, absolutely.
So that you don't say, but Chair, you said, are Audi rights implicated at all? And that is you.
No.
And I said, not if it's not a recommendation.
Correct.
You made your submissions on the Audi points and whatever other rights in this regard, and you even came to the point that we are done with our submissions.
In fact,
I just want to make sure
in fact, Chair, you've been so generous to me. Before any decision to recommend or lay a charge has been made, you've invited me to make those submissions in the first place. So I am very, and I did, and I'm very indebted to you for that opportunity, and indeed to respond to what my learned friend said, considering that I was very short in opening. And I'm indebted for that. In fact, we've taken far more time than I would have hoped for, and I apologize for that if that's my doing. But I'm indebted to you, Chair. May I just take an instruction?
And Commissioner Baloyi has a question.
Oh, I apologize.
No.
Thank you. Mr. Premier, is it not simply this? We are sitting here where Mr. Carrim has not appeared, contrary to a ruling that he must appear today. And that ruling had behind it that he would be excused if we get an independent medical report that says he's not good to testify.